Yo, what's going on?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back into More Dots Gaming. Riven here. Tonight, we're going to be going over the 4 bosses that you need to fight to get to Agent Keener. There's 4 rogue agents in Division 2. They're all unique. The scenarios are great. Let's jump right into them, starting with Vivian Connelly. She's on the tanker into 2 towers. She's a pretty relatively easy boss. I think the mechanic's a little bit more annoying than her. So what you're going to have to come up to first is here you're going to secure the area. After you secure the area and take down enough enemies, you're going to have to get the fire tower down. That's this thing right here, swinging. You're about to swing around and hit it in the face with fire because I didn't dodge it correctly. To destroy it, you're going to have to hit the weak points. You see the yellow bars right there and the orange way markers. You destroy those weak markers, the fire tower will be destroyed. Move back on to securing the area again. Once the area is secure here, you're going to take out a few more enemies. Once it is secure, you're going to have to reroute the gas to get Vivian Connelly out of her safe zone. So you got to destroy some enemies, turn these valves. Once you've turned both valves, there's one actually right behind you. Once you turn both of these valves, Vivian Connelly will pop her out and grace us with her presence. And once she's out, the fight really begins. She'll explode, she'll come out. And this part, honestly, guys, is really not that hard. I felt like everything prior to that was a little bit more difficult than her. She's just a sniper. She likes to hide away. She's, you can make sure either you're using a sniper 2 or you're using whatever your build is. For me personally, I like the turret and the seeker mind on this fight. Seeker mind took care of any ads I had out, and the little turret took care of anything else that I had coming around at me. Make sure you don't let Vivian Connelly take too much damage, and then don't run up on her because she will heal herself. And once she's healed, you pretty much got to start the fight over again, and it's kind of annoying. So make sure you are paying attention to where her health is, and if you can run up on her, run up on her. So just watch the ads because they'll burn you down, they'll blow you up, and the damage is pretty harsh. But other than that, she's pretty simple. I really had no trouble with her, and once you beat her, you take her out, and you get the wonderful, beautiful little sticky bomb. So she's pretty cool. I enjoyed her fight. Not that difficult at all. Next up, we move on to Drugoff. Drugoff is over in the financial district in the New York Financial Exchange. He is a 3-part boss. You're going to have him and his 3 others, big hitters with him. They're all in tank form. They're all in with the shield. You do get a machine gun, a light mounted machine gun you can rip apart with. So make sure whenever the power's up for it, you grab it, use it, but pay attention because you will rip it apart like I'm going to rip it apart here. So just really pay attention to what's around you because there's going to be a lot of guys around you. They use foam grenades, so make sure you're in cover well. If you see a grenade come at you, move because it will plant you down. Use your signature weapons to take down their armor, and it's not that hard of a fight. Just really make sure that you are paying attention to what's going around you. Once you kill him, you get the beautiful, fun burn sticky bomb, which is a heck of a lot more fun than the actual sticky bomb because it burns things after it explodes, and that's always fun. Now that we have Drugoff dead, we're moving on to Cogeco. So Cogeco is a little bit different of a fight because there's 2 phases. You're going to end up in the lobby of where in the financial exchange district in some skyscraper for a financial exchange district. Making your way here, you're going to fight him, and the first part's kind of annoying. You got to take him out. Then you got to take out some of his friends, secure that area. Once you have this area secured, you're actually going to chase him down through scenarios, destroy a big drill, and then you actually end up at the main boss fight with Cogeco down in the sewers. Once you have him down here, the mechanics get really interesting. You need to make sure that you are paying attention because this is where you get the shock trap from, and this man likes a shock trap. He just threw it right now. Right by my feet. It will not go off unless you start walking into it. And if you're in close proximity, you saw the red circle near you. As he gets weaker in damage, the mechanics will change. He'll cast some steam thing. You'll see steam coming into vents. You need to find the lever. Pull the lever to make the steam stop. You're going to have to do this twice in this whole fight. If you do not do this, you are going to get hurt. It's going to drain your health, and you will die. I've died once on this fight because I wasn't fast enough to get to the steam. I couldn't find the lever. The lever will actually drain the water for you. As you can see, I died here because it did not drain the water fast enough. So you will go ahead and have to, do it again. And once you actually have the water drained and whatnot, then you'll be able to move on to the second phase, the next part of the fight, where you'll be chasing him down underground to kill him. And once you have Cogeco killed, that's pretty much it. He's actually not that bad of a boss fight. It's really just paying attention to where he's throwing his shock traps, making sure you're quick on the steam, because the steam will really drain your health, and just pay attention to all the other mazes that are coming at you, and just the environment. The steam is probably the worst part if you're not quick enough to move. Other than that, Cogeco's not that bad. The most annoying part is just chasing him around. Skills I like to use, they were the burn sticky bomb and the turret, because it just worked really well, and getting that sticky bomb off when you have a cluster of enemies worked out nicely. Last but not least is Theo Parnell. He is a hacker focused on deception, and of course his trade is the distraction decoy, the decoy distraction. He's gonna throw that out as soon as you start the fight. He's gonna come out as soon as you get up here. There's gonna be tons of him around, and your job is to figure out which one it is, which isn't too hard to figure out because it's the only one that's actually gonna shoot at you. So it's not too hard. The mechanics aren't that bad either. He's one of the easier fights I felt. He definitely is not that bad. He, as you can see right here, he's actually shooting at me, so I know that's him. If you see right in front of me to the left, there is a big box there, which is actually a turret. That's going to pop up, and you're going to have to destroy him. There's going to be 4 turrets you need to destroy. If you're not sure, but if you remember from Washington, D.C., those turrets actually have like little weaknesses on them that you need to shoot. These turrets will pop up when you take Theo down enough in health. The next phase of the fight will kick off. And I think that happens like right around here. I knew the turret was popping out. It pops up saying, hey, destroy the turrets. Destroy them, and then move on. You have to do this 4 times. There'll be one point in the fight where you're going to have to fight 2 turrets. And it gets tricky. So use your signature weapons. Use what you need to use to actually get past it. Any tools necessary. Because the fight's really not that difficult. You're going to have a bunch of enemies come at you as you're waiting, as the turrets pop around. As you can see here, I'm actually waiting to like fight 2 of these because these are both the turrets I have up. The best play is just using your signature weapons, and if you can get around them, flank them, shoot them, whatever, just stay out of their line of sight. And then just go ahead and take out Parnell. Once you kill all the turrets and you take out all his henchmen, Parnell will come down to the actual floor, and you'll have to fight him pretty much 1-to-1, which is not too bad. He's kind of easy once you get him on the ground by himself. He's really not that hard at all. He's kind of just a pushover. You take him out quick, and then you get the wonderful decoy weapon and skill, and you can use that against all unsuspecting enemies, which is kind of fun. It's a lot of fun to decoy. I've used it a few times on Keener. I've used it on just other enemies, and it's just hilarious how it works. I like it a lot. But guys, other than that, I mean, the boss fights in this game are really not that hard. They're really not that difficult at all. I hope this helped you out. Some of them, the mechanics are pretty straightforward. They're just a lot of fun. I'm gonna put Agent Keener on his own video because that I feel like just needs to be talked about for a little bit, because he'd be kind of difficult if you're not doing it right, and he just is just brutal. And he hits hard, and I just want to put him on his own separate video. So I'll have that up for this weekend as well. This is gonna post for tomorrow, which is now. So this will post in a few hours for you guys to watch. So I hope the video has helped any of you out there who might have been stuck on some of the boss fights. I know they're pretty simple, but I want to put this out there and just show you all the different boss fights and different techniques and whatnot, and just show clips of it. So if you enjoyed, give the video a thumbs up. It will definitely help the video get out in front of other people. Share it out there just in case other people are looking for the same information as you. It definitely helps get out in front of them. And if you enjoyed, you'll give me a subscription, because it lets me know that you're enjoying the content, and I can keep putting more content out like this. Guys, I appreciate all your love and support. I'll talk to you all next time. Peace out, everyone.